did I say that time? That's one thing I hate.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Oreoluwa Adebo.
See this girl, come on, take over my channel. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, please do not make it your last. Try to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you can see other videos when they come in. If you're an existing subscriber, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special guest. I'm gonna let her introduce herself, but I know her as RORO of Lagos. You know when they call somebody RORO of Lagos? Now she they run this town.
Oh my god.
Now she they run this.
No way.
Yeah, introduce
I'm
yourself.
not going to let you do
come
that.
Come on, tell introduce yourself.
Okay, hi guys. My name is Adebo, aka Rani, aka.
I get it. I was waiting for you to get to RORO of Lagos.
I don't know how that
Please, how
Lagos.
did that
I don't
come
know.
about?
I was thinking about it. You know, I'm like, I actually don't remember the first person that called me RORO of Lagos.
Okay, but somebody called you.
Somebody did.
Okay, so it wasn't like it wasn't from you.
It wasn't from me. Like it literally just stuck. Like someone called me that
RORO of
randomly.
Lagos. You know when they put Lagos at the end of somebody's name?
It's a problem.
They run things.
It's a problem. I'm not running anything.
Excuse me, that I'm the owner of the YouTube channel.
My mouth.
I do not have Lagos at the back. I mean, I'm just already. There's no Lagos at the back.
Yeah, I'm just Ronke.
What does Ronke do? Who's Ronke?
Ronke currently is a house daughter. That's what I am. You know how there's like housewife and housewife. I'm currently a house daughter, proudly, yeah. Okay, so let's be serious. So I finished my NYSC last month.
Okay.
That's under the sun and in the rain.
We're fighting and you know, thank God they not carry Sisa for us.
Let's just leave it at that. Okay, that's all I will say on the matter.
What's that?
What I will tell you is that I was posted to Nasarawa. Okay. Don't ask me any questions.
Oh yeah,
we're not going
the only way I can relate to that was my sister being posted to Niger State. And that place.
Listen, like, I don't want to think about
how many hours did you spend on the
road? We need to move on.
How many hours?
I've moved on with my life. Let's move on.
But it wasn't that bad now.
It wasn't that bad. Okay, so because I flew to Abuja and then I drove. What do you mean? Of course.
There's no way your mother is allowing you to journey.
Who told you? How do you know that?
Oh, you want to see the road? You
want
to see places?
Fun. Let me tell you something. Some
people kidnap you.
We're talking about how road trips are fun. I'm like, bro,
like what's fun? Your bum is gonna be hurting for like freaking 12 hours straight.
What do you think you're in the US of A?
If it was like if it was a road trip that I was in a private car, probably with someone that I know.
Even like a private bus.
A private bus, and we're going with like maybe friends of mine or people that I know.
There's music.
There's music. We stop when we want to stop. We know the way. Not the one that we're gonna do road trip and we're gonna sun. Road trip is sunny. But how was the experience in Nasarawa?
In case you didn't hear that,
that
was a very deep sigh. It came from within.
I was quite lucky with mine though. I would say I was blessed. I just got like straight up. I just got overstayed. Okay,
so I will confess. What made it good for me was that I met some amazing people. So shout out to my friends from NYSC.
Hey, shout out to RORO's friends from NYSC. That boy. That man, because I know RORO is an actual game. But let's just
you're going past beyond your boundaries.
But all the men in RORO Nasarawa streets, all the women also. All the women also. But okay, apart from NYSC, what's up?
Okay, yes.
What's
so
popping? I'm waiting.
I
was waiting for you to like.
The funny thing is, I know that's what Oreoluwa I'm like say first. But I'm like, let me show this girl. So yes, I am currently a podcaster. So you are looking at RORO of Lagos.
My friends. That's how RORO is to record. Give us
oh my god! No, we're not doing that. You guys are having the real RORO, the original RORO. As you can see, like my hair is
on today's episode of podcast. I was talking about.
Okay, listen. I don't even talk like that.
I just like to take a moment.
I don't talk
friendship
like
is
that.
important.
I don't talk like that.
I'm gonna put a link of our podcast.
Yeah, please listen.
And you people should help me judge this matter.
Her.
When you have listened to, I just wanted that.
You are being very unfair. Do you know that?
I'm a girl,
they're your listeners. They will believe you. They're your viewers.
Don't worry. When I put the link, they'll believe.
This is highly unfair.
I'm sure you have received that comment before. Like, let me know even. Let's
don't.
Let's not get it because I don't want to take tables now.
Okay,
yeah,
so but professionally, I am a nutritionist. I'm a certified nutritionist. So
yeah,
nutrition. That's what we went.
What do people do though? Like, no offense, like
we nutrient.
It's not like they're not okay. You guys are like diet plans and help people eat
we're
healthy.
food doctors basically. So
Okay,
wellness, general wellness,
I like all the unhealthy stuff. I don't even lie. So
yeah,
let's not even go
to
into
be fair, it seems like most things that are absolutely delicious are unhealthy.
But it is fact. Are you gonna give me wheat and
Which is
stuff
why
like that?
Come on, like we can always work around things like that. There's of course there are healthy alternatives, and there's also healthy ways to prepare.
It's massive. Give me just salad. Give just salad, bello grass.
What do you
We're
mean?
gonna talk about olive oil. Which
I'm
delicious.
telling you, I will make you a salad someday.
So
And I will use olive oil.
They will not put olive oil.
I drizzle some sesame seeds.
Look at you sesame seeds. It doesn't even have taste. It's like, what's that thing? If you have mustard seeds, it's like tasteless. What does it do?
I need you to open your mind.
Fam, forget that nutrition part. But is that a part that you want to go into? Like, really?
Yeah, so I don't really see myself working in a hospital, to be frank.
Okay. No, there are other ways to go about it.
Yes, exactly. I see
personal health and stuff.
Yes,
personal
and nutrition education. So
yes, I think we need that a lot because there's not a lot of that in Nigeria actually. There's some nutritionists actually, but there's no like health talks really. Like there are, but they're not as much as they should be, because
Nigeria is literally just warming up to the idea of nutrition.
I totally agree with you. Dieting and all of that wasn't a thing. We chop our amala, we eat our
but now people are getting more health conscious.
A lot of people are going to the gym, eating healthy.
It has really affected me. Like it was very subconscious.
That will help me. In things
the shift from like regular vegetable oil to canola or sunflower oil in my house. The shift from mostly frying to baking. Less oil, less. God, alright, it's so hard. You guys don't understand how.
Nigga, we're still gonna fry stuff. We're gonna fry that palm oil before we put in that vegetable. We're gonna fry it.
They're healthier.
Excuse me, we're gonna. I just wanna fry it. I want it to be red. What's that called? Not that. What's that? You fry palm oil, but
if we enter this food discussion, it's
please,
going to take over the entire
I beg.
So
Mama, nutritionist, but I see like you have like an interest in like media stuff.
Yes, I do.
And that's just something. Yeah. And I like your voice on your podcast.
I know.
I don't like your real, but
I know.
Oh my God! RORO wants me to lose my home training.
I like food photography. It's not something I've taken seriously, but.
So like this girl be dropping. What's the handle?
It's RORO the foodie.
Yeah, RORO the foodie. Go and check out RORO the foodie. I'm like, is this what RORO is eating every day?
I'm trying. I try.
You go there with waffle with ice cream and parfait with whatever.
Granola.
But I really just wanted to have RORO on the channel because RORO is amazing, as you can see. RORO is RORO of Lagos. There's no captive. So we just basically talking about certain things about life in general. But before we get to life in general, I want to hit you with some sizzling topics. I want to hear your views on some things that have been going through my own mind, but I've not been able to share them with someone. So now that you're here, let me hear your own view.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's start with the Will Smith saga at the Oscars. What's your take on that?
I was hoping nobody would ask me because like it's so.
What's your take? Was he did he over exaggerate?
Because this Okamilara.
Did he over exaggerate or did you feel like?
Okay, so I feel very conflicted about it.
Okay.
So on one hand, I'm glad that he defended his wife, but on the other hand, this was like on national TV.
Yeah.
And I do understand that it was not like it was more or less accumulated anger because I understand that Chris had provoked him, previously. Previously, I think he has spoken about his wife in more than one occasion, and I do think it was a bit extreme. I think
when I saw the video, to be very frank, I was like, oh, okay, that was. I didn't think too deep into it because I'm like, oh yeah, defended Jada. But then thinking about it, I feel like he over exaggerated things. I feel like he should have gone to his seat and just be like, oh, please don't talk about my wife like that.
Exactly.
You know,
like
after matter of I was shouting, get your he should have just shouted, please don't talk about my wife like that. I ended it.
Going all the way to
at some point, people were thinking that it was a prank,
but apparently it was not.
It was real life.
My guy got banned from the.
Oh my, give it to Chris. So he took that shot like a man
because
he came back. It was like.
And you know the most
it was more like a big slap
for me was there was another part about this for me was there was some what's it called? There was some news reports after that she was like she didn't ask him to do that.
I saw that recently. You know I was livid.
I wasn't livid. I was embarrassed.
I was embarrassed for him.
Like, bro, second-hand embarrassment. I'm like,
wow. But you know, some people
he went out of his way to do this,
and you can't.
It was wrong. But like, as his wife, you're supposed to support him. Even if you're not supposed to say, oh, and what he did was right.
Even
but like,
if you will talk about it in private,
exactly like
you will put the front out and be like, oh, he did this in my defense, although he may have, understand, but he stood for me and I value that and I appreciate
and I feel
that.
Like she does that a lot.
I saw a video of them recently and
she was recording.
You saw the video too. I'm just like, Jada, you're really taking this man for granted.
I know a lot about their marriage that I don't want to know. Like, I know too much. We should all generally know less about each other, But you see, the Smith family, I know too much about them.
Please, Will Smith, I feel
much
like
information.
And he's going through a lot right now because of that. He has lost a couple of endorsement roles. People are just, how American people just like exaggerate things sometimes to be quite sincere. Because and they do that a lot for black people. And now he's losing on a couple of fronts, and I'm liking the fact that he owned up to his stuff and he apologized for the fact that he embarrassed himself and his family at the end of the day, because self-control is very important. I feel like even if he wanted to walk up and say, Chris, please can you stop that, that would have made more sense. You do understand? But I feel like it was just more of a moment's flair. But it is what it is. So I wish Will the best. I wish Will the best because I love him, and I feel like I feel like it's putting a lot forward. Like it's putting a lot into his marriage. At least from what we can see. I don't know if Jada is
what we can see that we did not request to see what we are seeing.
Right?
Thank you for all the information.
Our next topic on the agenda is, I know this is like let me not go into this one yet. Let's talk about ASU strike. I know you can relate because
I'm sorry.
You went to a glorified secondary school.
I beg of your pardon.
Let's not even go there.
I beg
all
this. Of your pardon.
Please,
okay?
what's the name of that school again?
I beg your pardon. You know the name of my school.
What's the name?
I refuse to speak. You see, I'm not going to speak without my lawyer. I'm sorry. You're not going to slander me.
She went to Babcock.
You're not going to slander
Babcock
me.
Where you guys eat tofu. How does tofu taste?
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever tasted in
I don't care.
All my life. I don't think I've been.
Whatever.
But you can't relate. But ASU strike is going on. How do you feel about it?
Okay, so this is a very hard topic because you know, because of the fact that I've never really been directly affected by it, I've never really given it much thought. But obviously, like, it's horrible because thinking about the fact that you go into school at the same time with your friend, and your friend graduates and you're still like 200 level first semester, like, I can't imagine like the mental stress.
But do you know people like that?
Of course,
like that you graduated with?
I knew people I was supposed to graduate with, but I didn't graduate. Why are you laughing? Guys, I promise you, like, I'm not.
No, once you enter a federal university, just know that you're going to have an extra year. And that extra year is not because you failed any course. It's just because that it's just never.
Because I mean, we know the reason.
Accurate.
We know the reason, right?
We know. It's just
no further.
They're like no further comment because that matter is just something else. So let's talk about the wave of like domestic violence going on. Okay. I know that is a topic that triggers you. You know, like, because I saw your IG, I saw IG stories and I'm like, they've triggered me. But yeah, I'm also very triggered about it. I'm just like, I don't know.
This is a conversation I try not to have with older people. I mean, like the older generation.
Yeah.
You know, because they have been, I don't know what the word is. It's not brainwashed. That's a bit extreme, you know.
They have been subdued.
Is it subdued though?
Or will I say they have been
and I know English,
sold.
I did GCSE and I got A in GCSE. That's my claim to fame.
But they have been sold a story
that
they are living by.
Yes, whatever English it is for what you just said.
I think you guys can relate to that. They have been sold a story or a perception.
You know, and it's that marriage is do or die. That's a lie. It will never be do or die.
But quick question.
Yeah.
Do you believe in divorce?
And I don't. You guys shouldn't put me on the spot. Put me in. I'm inside the spot.
I did a 360.
I'm inside the spot. Like my legs are tired.
No, honestly speaking, from you, your beliefs, you personally, do you believe in divorce? No, I know we're talking of. Let's. I know you just said marriage is not good.
I'm sorry. I demand context. I'm sorry, I can't answer that question.
No, do you believe in divorce in general? Like, okay, let's take out abuse. Obviously, abuse is a no. Like, yes. Okay, no, but yes for divorce. If we take out abuse, whatever form of abuse, emotional abuse, physical, whatnot.
No, I do not believe in divorce.
You do not believe in divorce. So you believe that
every other thing can be worked out.
It can be worked out. So when you hear people say irreconcilable differences,
of course,
I feel like that's something. No. I know it's their choice, but I'm just saying, like, from what you just said now. Things can be worked on,
Things can be worked on. One thing I've noticed, so sorry to cut you short, is that I feel like we don't have a lot of patience in our generation, you know. So I think that is one reason why we always, you know, everybody's, you know,
I'm out. We move. It's really affecting. We move. And there's a lot of perseverance that comes to marriage.
I'm not doing this anymore.
I'm not doing it. And next thing you just hear, you just write irreconcilable differences.
Marriage is supposed to be a lifetime affair. It's supposed to be as long as you both shall live. It's a
commitment.
Huge deal. It's a huge commitment. You know, it's not just
I love you.
Don't just get a permanent. It's not just have a new roommate. No, like you can't just
butterflies.
There's so much to marriage. You know,
it's not the party, it's not the wedding, it's the marriage itself.
I feel so sad that some people believe that love is enough. I believe that people who are not even in love can get married and make it work. If you guys are friends, there is trust, there is commitment. There is discipline,
dedication, there's everything. If you put that energy in it,
you will have a good marriage.
If you put that energy,
fun.
Yeah.
Especially the person is already your friend.
Because if you look at the olden days when they used to do those arranged marriages, and they worked. Apart from the ones that obviously we know that they were abusing emotionally and physically, there were some that literally did work. And they grew to love each other over time. Do you understand? So I get where you're coming from. That you're saying when you say love is not everything.
Love is not everything.
People get carried away with, I'm in love. I love this person. The butterfly. What?
Love don't cost them.
Just in these is the best thing. When after you have been blessed in the There's sometimes you don't want to see the person. There's sometimes you're angry. There's sometimes you are just like, but is the strength to pick up yourself and work at it and commit to it again.
Trying.
I said, oh, this is me.
You know.
I don't want to say we died yet because we
don't die yet, please.
We don't die. We live there. But we are committed to each other and we work at it. Yeah. So what's your take on abuse and domestic violence in general? Let's just touch on that topic because I know that topic is
very deep,
deep and very sensitive.
Yes, topic for you. We're just gonna brush over it.
Yeah.
I will never not have this answer. Leave. That is it. There is no other advice. There is no other opinion that I have. And there is nobody on the face of this earth.
Especially when it comes to like narcissist behavior, physical abuse. Leave. I'm not even saying that you should. I'm not even saying get a divorce immediately. Do you understand? Leave that situation. Leave it. Run. Even if it means going for like 10 years. Leave it. You don't have to be with somebody to be fulfilled in life. Do you understand? Like, you can be unmarried. There's certain people that will never get married in their lives.
Bro, and they'll be fine. There's so much more to life. There's so much more. There's so much self-development.
A ring on this finger is not everything. Like,
don't get me wrong. If that is your goal and you achieve it,
it
is an achievement. Do you understand? But don't now place those standards on somebody
Projection.
else. Don't project. Magic.
But don't project.
Like, so every time I'm talking about it now, and somebody's saying like I should pray, or I'm praying for someone, I don't even say, oh, you find a husband. I'm like, if your will is to be married, you will be married in Jesus. If your will is to have kids, that's another topic, by the way.
That's another one.
Some people do not want to have kids, and that is perfectly
my
fine.
God.
Listen.
Oh my God. Have you seen the ultimatum?
No, I haven't.
You haven't? Oh my God. There's a particular couple on Netflix. It's quite alright. I had my speculating before watching it because I'm like, I hate the idea. The idea of it all is that somebody has given someone an ultimatum in a relationship. Either you marry me or I move on. Do you get? So they come on the show, they meet other couples, so they do like an exchange of partners. So they live with another partner, someone else that they had probably had a connection with for space of 3 weeks. Then after those 3 weeks actually, they go back to your original partner. They do another 3 weeks with them, and they spend another 3 weeks with them. What this particular couple, the issue was that she didn't want to have children, and he wanted to have, like, he wants children badly. Like, I'm sure if you give that guy a child, then no one is only but due to the fact that he didn't want to lose her, he ended up proposing before they even went on the journey of being with another partner. I'm like, these are issues, very deep-seated issues that you have not, because having a child is not a walk in the park. Because it's not that you would just wake up and all of a sudden I want to have children now. If you didn't want to have children, it's a choice.
One funny thing is, one thing I'm grateful for is the fact that we're even having more conversations like this these days. We're talking about pregnancy. The amount of things I've learned about pregnancy on Twitter in the last 2 years. I'm not joking. Things I might never have known. Because the older generation, they don't discuss. They just tell you, oh, you might have labor for 24 hours, you will be painful, but it will be
never really tell you how much pain.
Oh my God. I did not know that you could have permanent back pain from an epidural. I did not know that you could lose your hair, your teeth.
Yeah. You
could lose your sight.
You'll be black.
Oh my God. Like so many things happen in the course of pregnancy, and like nobody told us all of this. I'm getting upset. I don't know if you guys can see,
that's
but
why
I am visibly upset.
Marriage is not for everyone. Don't
Babies are not for everyone either.
Exactly, because
there's so much. There is so much.
It's a lot of responsibility. So if you're not even ready for
a full-grown human being, as in Odidi as in human being that will be walking and talking eventually in your body. Do you understand? Like, you're not growing it outdoor. It's not an indoor or outdoor plant.
You. And when you give birth to it, it's for you, for life. For life.
Even if it's not for life. No, you jiggle because, like, for example,
okay, but I don't get to stay with you forever.
You have to do everything until the child is 18. Do you get me?
In fact, after the child is 18, because obviously you're still staying with your parents, aren't you?
No, you see what we're not going to do is sub each other. We're not going to sub it, that. We're not doing that, okay? Because I mean, where is this your house? Are you paying the rent here? Are you buying the groceries? How much is it against you know?
Oh, please, excuse me.
Let me say, please don't let anybody pressure you into living your father's house.
I swear, I'm 100.
Omo is expensive. I'm cutting.
Do you know, guys?
Do you know how much they're selling cotton in the market?
Guys,
it's expensive.
Guys. Toothpaste is expensive. Toothpaste.
Let me just tell you,
it's expensive.
So for as long as you can
tissue paper
stay
is a luxury.
Let me tell you something.
Tissue paper is a luxury.
720 naira.
I'm not even joking, fam. You
so
buy
as
a
you
whole
can
pack.
stay with people that born you, stay there.
And that time,
hashtag
the
we
tissue
live
paper.
here. So we're not saying we die here again.
No, we're not dying.
We live here. For life.
That time you bought the tissue paper. You use it.
Now,
as much as
you
you
measure
want.
this
You have conscience.
Because
you have conscience because you know
my God.
Your parents bought this thing with hard earned money.
No, but like for real, things are super expensive.
Nah, me, I'm down for if you're not. Don't feel pressure to leave
all
these people
do
saying,
you know how long
I want my
Jesus lived in
space.
his father's house?
Forget it.
He was over 40.
The streets are not smiling as you
was
think it is.
over 30.
Oh, I see all those Instagram babes. They have vows. They have their own apartment. They're living. Kai, run your own race, oh. My person not put you for busy. Because if you can't maintain it, it's a lifestyle.
Don't start where you cannot maintain.
That's it. But let's I've touched on some very important trending topics. I'd just like to also for us to get into what we'll be discussing today. Really not actually just gisting. It's not like it's not it's a discussion. But do you agree that adulthood is a scam?
It is. Like nobody told me. I don't understand why I felt like I would be an adult and doing what I want. I'm not doing what I want to do.
I swear I'm not doing what I want to do. Every day I just wake up.
I'm still watching plays.
Another day of
I'm still doing laundry. I'm still watching cars. Bro, like,
another day.
I'm still like driving. If I'm
driving,
I'm driving myself, right? If I go to work, I'm still doing what you're telling me to do. So what gun was I looking forward to? Explain.